Alright folks, yesterday the Yorkshire Dragons went up against the London Cavaliers. Let's find out how they got on in the HoopZone game day review. Alright folks, let's talk about the first half. In the third quarter, the Dragons made the comeback of the century. They switched on and played the best basketball quarter all season. They showed grit, they showed determination, they fought their way back into it. The Dragons weren't going down without a fight. The Dragons were unstoppable in offence, solid in defence, shutting down the Cavs. And the Cavaliers' number 13, Collins, was a major threat in the first half. But in the third quarter, he started looking a bit twitchy. It was a 35-10 quarter. The Dragons narrowed down the gap to within touching distance. The quarter break came at the worst time for the Dragons because it killed the momentum they built in the third. It didn't help that the refs were making some terrible calls. And however bad the Dragons were in the first half, the worst performance of the night has to go to one of the refs, calling ridiculous fouls and technicals all over the place. Well, gets Dragons anyways. The Dragons fought to the end, but they gave themselves too much work to do. So, sadly, Yorkshire Dragons lose. The HoopZone MVP goes to Jack Milkey because his three-pointers were the only positive in the first half, and he played really well in the second half, shooting threes and rebounding. Defensively, he was really strong and kept calm when things didn't go their way. Special shout out to Nick Lewis. He was a powerhouse in the third quarter. His shooting was on point and he was finding some amazing passes and he had 10 assists. And don't worry, we both know those fouls at the end weren't really fouls. Alright folks, next week the Dragons are back at the Dragons' Den facing off Birmingham Rockets, and to give the Dragons good luck, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.